Hello, welcome to the Beard Out Podcast. Podcast where we talk about the two greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al Yankovic. My Aunt Lala and my dad are the hosts of the show. Thanks for listening to the Beard Out Podcast, part of the iPods Media Network. Stay weird and enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm Tina Jaramillo.
And I'm Hillary Doherty.
And we host the Muck Podcast, where we discuss the dark and sometimes weird true stories in American politics.
Hey, Tina, did you know that Elvis crashed the Nixon White House for the sole purpose of getting a DEA badge, and it worked?
What? Or how a gun control advocate senator out of California engaged in gun trafficking with notorious gang leader Shrimp Boy?
Shrimp Boy, I remember him. Okay, so, we cover all of that and more from maladies, madness, mischief, and murder in U.S. politics.
And we also host a bi-weekly interview segment called Lil Muck.
We interview politicians, journalists, activists, and others who share their experiences in politics.
Find the Muck Podcast wherever you listen to podcasts and check us out on social media at the Muck Podcast.
Okay.
Well, hey, how are you doing? Have a seat. Have a drink. Boy, I can glad to see ya. What can you say? Where's Lala?
Hey-oh! It's the Beard Owl Podcast. It's the podcast where we talk about two of the greatest things in the world, beer and
No, I'll save
Weird
mine.
Al.
I'll save mine because you always forget to do your little button boy thing, so I'll save it when we do the button boy.
Oh, right. Right. Well, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay. John.
I had to pop myself a beer.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I'm still
We
learning.
talk about what now?
Beer and Weird Al.
Ah,
Yeah, that's what we do. Ooh, pretty. Okay, and what are we talking about today, John?
people with dentures.
Yeah, Toothless People from Polka Party.
Hey!
Stand up! Take out your teeth. This is a parody of Ruthless People by Mick Jagger, which was on the...
I listened to that song last night, and oh boy.
No, did you? Here's the thing, John. Do you know who wrote the song Ruthless People? Daryl Hall of
Holland Oates?
Holland Oates, Dave Stewart of the Eurythmics,
Oh.
and Mick Jagger. And it's a steaming turd.
Yeah, I can hear the Eurythmics in it.
Yeah.
I don't really get much Hall & Oates in it.
Well,
But you get the Mick Jagger because he sings.
Yes. And hey!
Yeah.
That is going to be too much of that this episode, and I'm not apologizing for it.
Yeah.
So, do
If
you
you can't tell from the shirt that I'm wearing, I chose one of the beers that I had sent you last night.
Right. John is wearing his Slimer Roosevelt's shirt. I got that for you for Christmas.
Yes, you did, and you're wearing Lemoncello.
Lemon.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I said to Russ beforehand, I was like, I am secretly hoping John is wearing Lemoncello because that would be ridiculous.
No, I wore it. Gosh, I think I wore that on Thursday, so it's in the laundry.
It's in the laundry.
Yeah.
Too close.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, since we talked about your Slimer thing and how that does play into the beer that you have chosen, why don't you go first?
Yeah. So I have a flavored Berliner style Weiss ale from Voodoo Brewing Company in Meadville, PA. It's called Lacto-Kooler.
Nice.
Which is a play on Ecto-Cooler, which was the high C drink that came out and had Slimer on the front for the Ghostbusters stuff. And the can is basically a close-up of Slimer's face with the tongue out.
Oh, right
And-
on. Very cool.
And this is one of those that style doesn't really match up. I mean, it's very sweet and sugary, so I'll become toothless at some point. But I paired it more for the can art, because whenever Mick Jagger does the hey, I kind of imagine his tongue being out like it
Like
is on
Slimer.
this Lacto-Kooler can. Slimer, yeah.
That's perfect. I'm here for that. I'm here for that
Uh-huh.
pairing completely. So
The beer is green.
the beer is green.
Yeah, when I just went to check this in, they apparently made 2 versions of this Lacto-Kooler. There's a green one and a purple one.
Oh, and you have the green.
And I have the green one. I kind of feel like I need to find the purple one.
I think you do. That's very important for like you as a person, I think, to find the purple one. So yesterday, I went to Total Wine to find a beer today to have
totally.
for Toothless People. And we walked into the Total Wine, and man, you go to Total Wine on a Saturday, there are vendors all over the place trying to get you to sample their stuff. So we walked in, and there's a new Jacksonville-based vodka. So like they make it here in Jacksonville. It's called Brackish.
Okay.
Because the water in the Intracoastal Waterway is like half freshwater, half salt water, and that's called brackish water. And so
Okay.
apparently this vodka is like distilled, like distilled or filtered, whatever, like 5 times, and using like saltwater distilling or something along those lines. But
Oh,
yeah, she gave us like samples of it, like basically as a 50-50 split with lemonade, and it tasted just like lemonade because this vodka is just so clean. And then I had a little sip of it also by itself. And I was like, oh, this is very good. Yes, this is quite good. But anyway, went to Total Wine, and I go to the beer aisle in Total Wine, and I got, an empty Mix 6 pack holder. And I was like, okay, I got to find something. So I picked up a can of the Sweet Baby Banana for not this at all, but it's basically Sweet Baby Jesus with banana.
Sweet Baby Jesus with banana, so it's like chocolate peanut butter banana.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I got a can of that, and then I'm walking around. I was like, gosh, I don't know. Because I had like Ruthless and Toothless like stuck in my head, and I just didn't know.
Mhm.
So then I, quickly perused mentally the lyrics of this song, and there's a line, can only eat things like puddings and applesauce. So I have a apple cider. I have a cider.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
From Original Sin. They're based out of New York, and I've had quite a few of their apple ciders, but this is the New York dry cider. So
Okay,
it's just,
so I
yeah.
have another pairing for that for you then. That matches with this song based on what you already told me about this song. Who is it written by? It was written by Mick Jagger and Daryl Hall, and who? The guy from the Eurythmics.
Dave Stewart from
We
the-
were born an original sinner.
Oh God,
I was born in original sin. Yeah,
There you
so
go.
you got it right there.
I got it by accident. Yeah, this is great. So this is made with freshly pressed New York apples, sugar, champagne yeast, sulfites to protect flavor, and just some carbonation. So yeah, it's pretty good.
So is the beer called Original Sin, or is that the brewery?
That's the brewery. This is the New York
Okay.
dry cider. Yeah,
Okay.
I like their Black Widow cider. It's a cider, but it's got like berries and grape kind of stuff. So it's like a dark like red kind of thing. Very, very good.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Very good. But yeah, this is good, and it's a 6.5% ABV, which is high for a cider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All of their
Cider's
ingredients-
usually like hovering around 4.
yeah. Everything that Original Sin puts out is like between 6 and 6.5. So that's kind of their wheelhouse, which might be why I like them also, because it's like, oh, cider got a little bit of kick to it.
Nice.
It's good. Before we jump in, I did want to share something with you. Our friends at
And
the
what's that?
Our friends at the BFYTW podcast did this thing for everybody on the Odd Pods Media Network where they made show promos that are specific to the show that is running their promo.
Sure.
I think sidebar for us. I think that's something fun we should do for the Odd Pods shows. So,
All right.
yeah, we'll have to work that into our schedule at some point. But I wanted to play the promo from BFYTW for you.
All right.
'cause this, I think it's great.
Hey, I'm Hansel Aaron from the BFYTW podcast, here with my buddy Stevie.
Hey, what's up?
And Augie.
Hey.
And we're here to, first of all, categorically deny the rumors going around that all we've been doing lately is copying other podcasts. This is categorically untrue, and we deny it completely. Having said that, please continue to enjoy the Beard Owl podcast. But when you're done, please check out our new project, the Weird Ale podcast, where we pair an ale with a Weird Al song. Pretty sure that hasn't been done before.
Isn't that great?
That's good.
Like,
Weird Ale. That's also a great name.
Yeah, it is.
Beard Owl, Weird Ale. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. It's super
I
clever.
didn't even ever think of that
Yeah.
at any point.
No, I know.
So-
I know. Weird Ale might have been easier because I have to tell people how to spell beard all the time.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, they did one for Infectious Groove. I forget what it's called, but it was like Contagious Tunes or something.
Contagious Tunes.
So, like, props to the guys at BFYTW. They are delightful. They are funny. They are clever. And I don't even think they're our designated promo for this week, but please check out the BFYTW podcast on the Odd Pods Media Network because they play games. They are fun and they are super fun people.
And they play games.
And they
play games. They play games.
Yeah, they play games.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I want to, before we get too far away from our beer discussion here.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sitting here. I know I've had this beer before. Don't remember if I had it on the podcast or not. I may have, or one of us may have. It doesn't matter. But do you remember what flavor Lacto-Kooler was supposed to be?
What, orange?
It was like a tangerine.
Okay, yeah.
Tangerine. And it's really throwing me off because, like, you look at this beer, it is like Mountain Dew green.
Oh yeah,
and I'm getting heavy citrus in it.
Huh.
And so it's like really it's really twisting my brain.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the color that a thing is affects what you were expecting as far as taste goes. Yeah.
Right. Like sour, not too far off from what like I could expect. Like I could look at anything and be like, okay, I could get sour from that.
Mm-hmm.
But I look at something green and I do not expect orange tangerine flavoring. Lime, I could understand, but I do not like orange citrus is a big no.
I have something just popped into my head when you were talking about green and tangerine. Listen while I play my green tangerine.
Nice.
You remember that green tambourine song? That's
yeah.
great. So yeah, you were like green tangerine.
You listen here,
like,
Tangerine Man.
Hey, Mr. Tangerine Man.
Yeah, this is getting into like Lorraine territory here. Just anytime that you've got tambourine, it's tangerine.
Who'll stop Lorraine?
Who is Lorraine and why does she need to be stopped? But who will stop her? Have you seen her?
Have you ever seen Lorraine? Oh, here comes Lorraine.
I set fire to Lorraine, watched it burn as I.
Yeah.
That was a really good video.
That really was.
Yeah.
I like this cider quite a bit.
Good.
It's super dry. Which is like, if I'm going to drink a cider, like half the time I'm like, oh, this is going to be way too sweet for me. But the reason Original Sin is so good at doing cider is because they're all pretty dry, which is how you get the ABV up there because it's not as much sugar left in it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm here for it. So see, not as much sugar. So that means I should be able to keep my teeth.
Right. Well, hey, we need to start talking about this song.
We sure do. We sure do. Where is this on our
Ruthless
list?
People, very
Ex-
bad, very, very, very bad. I played both tracks for Natalie last night.
Uh-huh.
I played the Weird Al one first,
Yeah.
and she's like, "John, this isn't very good," and I'm like, "It's ranked 153 out of 163 for a reason."
Yep.
And then I played the original, and she's like, "This is not good," and I'm like, "So you can only do so much
Right.
with what you're given."
Yep.
That being said, because it's a humor song, Toothless People is only a little bit better than Ruthless People.
Right. Right. There are some
You know?
clever there's some clever stuff in it. And honestly, that hey, like you can't.
The hey, you got the hey and the little take out your teeth.
Yeah.
That's like the two things that bring this song like slightly higher for me. So like in a re-rank, it might jump up to like 150. I don't think it's gonna go much higher than that.
I don't either.
But
But the
I
end,
have,
toothless,
like, a-
toothless, toothless.
yeah.
So great.
Oh man.
I derailed you with the toothless. Were
Yeah,
you
you
going-
did.
Did
No,
you have
that was no, I had really nothing too much from that. Like the tone at which he sings it, it's like I could see him like wearing this like leather jacket and just like disparaging people with dentures.
Yeah.
But like are people with dentures really known for having bad breath?
No, I don't.
I think he
so.
just put it in there because it's dealing with the mouth.
put it in there because it's dealing with the mouth, and he also
Yeah.
went to some great lengths to make like being toothless seem probably more disgusting than it might be. Like as
There's nothing disgusting about dentures. It's just,
Right.
you know, your teeth were messed up and they needed to be pulled out for one reason or another, and
Yeah,
you got to have a set of chompers.
you got to have a set of chompers, exactly. But do you know what trench mouth is?
I mean, I can guess. Is it like the grooves that are then formed after the tooth is extracted?
No, I can
And
see
so
how
like
you
you
would go
have
there.
like this trench running along your gums.
No, I can see how you'd get that. I mean, it might end up looking that way, but trench mouth is a more advanced and serious form of gingivitis, a common gum disease.
Huh.
And apparently, without treatment, trench mouth can destroy gum tissue and then spread into nearby tissues such as your cheeks, lips, or jawbones.
Oh,
So that's pretty gnarly.
yeah.
And so he just kind of casually throws trench mouth in here. Lots of them suffering from trench mouth and gum disease. Trench mouth is gum disease.
Yeah.
You can't suffer from trench mouth and gum disease. You have trench mouth, the gum disease.
A gum disease.
Right. You have the gum disease trench mouth.
Yes.
So, yeah, and I feel like
It's kind of like saying hypertension and heart disease. Aren't they? Isn't one caused by the other?
hypertension is a heart disease. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. So it's
it's like a square is a rhombus.
all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
Right. And all squares are rhombi, but not all rhombi are squares.
All right. Yeah. No, that is very true. And same with parallelograms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all rectangles are parallelograms, but not all parallelograms are rectangles. And
Uh-huh.
all parallelograms are quadrilaterals, but not all quadrilaterals are parallelograms.
Very true.
Yeah. Trapezoid! Superhero extraordinaire. Trapezoid. Trapezoid. Yeah.
The poo gas and your crud vapors.
Poo gas and crud vapors. Oh dear. Oh, so the last time you and I talked, we talked about cavity search, and this
Yeah.
was this was pre me needing to go get filling.
Yeah. It would only be fitting if for some reason somehow March was like dental health month,
No, it's not.
but we have not backed ourselves into another crazy
Accident?
accident. No? Okay.
I don't.
How
think
was your
so.
filling?
How was my filling? Well, look, first of
Did
all,
you smell ground up bone?
not really. No,
No, but not really, but you did.
no. I maybe I guess a little bit. Oh, February is National Children's Dental Health Month.
Ah, we missed it by that much.
I wonder. Okay, and June is Oral Health Month.
Oh.
So, yeah, we didn't get either. Anyway, yeah, so I got there at, my appointment was at 7:30 in the morning. They checked me in and stuff, and they pulled me into the back. And the dentist was
Kicking
like,
and screaming.
no, I went just fine. The dentist
Well,
was
no, you said when they pulled you into the back, it's like you were resisting at every step of the way.
No. They pulled me into the back, and before he does anything, he goes, because I guess what it was like on an in-between tooth area. So the one tooth had to be done. Then there was a tooth right next to it was like, could be done now, might need to do in the future. He's like, are we doing 1 or 2? And I'm like, excuse me, sir? And he goes, oh, they're right next to each other, so it was only 1 needle, and he goes, you might as well just get them both done. And I'm like, okay. So then the dental assistant is like, okay, so that means it's going to be this much money instead of this much money. I'm like, all right, like whatever, and so he puts the numbing gel on, lets that sit, and then he does the needle. And dude, I didn't even feel it. He was like, it's gonna be a little pinch, and I didn't even feel a little pinch. I was like, it happened, and I was like, did he do it?
Yeah, that I usually have the opposite, where like they give me that numbing gel, and then it tastes horrible. Like you can taste it; it tastes bad.
Yeah.
And then like they come back in a few minutes, and they do the needle, and I feel the needle,
Mm-hmm.
and then like that takes effect. And there are times where like they're working on the tooth and I feel a twinge and I'm not supposed to, but I don't speak up because I'm just like, you know what? I can handle it.
Uh-huh.
There's like nothing. It's just like, okay. And so it's just like, what was the point of me taking this numbing? But I'm sure I would feel more if I hadn't taken it.
Oh, for sure.
But it's just like, man, this stuff just doesn't work on me, does it?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, so here's the funny part. So they gave me the needle, and then they sit me up to let it, start taking effect. And then the one nurse is like,
Sure.
she's like, can I get you like a bottle of water or something? And like, I feel my face starting to get numb, like all on the right side. Then over the music in the place, I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in the chair. My face is starting to go numb, and I go, ha! And the dentist is like, what's so funny? And I go, I can't feel my face, the song. And then he runs around and he tells everybody in the dental office. So by the time I'm done and like come out, I started to like pay the lady. And first of all, I'm joking about how like, yeah, I came in for 1 cavity and I came in for 1 filling and they gave me 2. Like caught me in a really vulnerable place for the upsell,
Yeah.
And but then I started trying to tell her about the can't feel my face, and she goes like, oh no, the doctor came out and told us that's too funny. And I'm like, yeah. So. But I felt nothing. Like I felt no, other than being numb, I felt no additional discomfort than like a regular dental cleaning.
So you would say that you were comfortably numb?
I was comfortably numb. Yes, I
You
was.
had become.
I had become. I was so like pleased with the experience overall because like I was nervous and like I came out, I was like, no. I left my dentist office a glowing Google review, and it ended with, not that I plan on needing any more fillings, but I know that if I do need one, my mind is at ease.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I did it. Back to the song. You can tell this had to have been partly done under duress.
I think it was forced on him.
Because like he had already gotten Mick Jagger's permission, right? And I believe he has said at some point that like he kind of like didn't want to, but he was like, well, Mick Jagger already said it was okay, and I don't want to disappoint Mick Jagger.
Right.
Because the line at the beginning of the second verse, no more of those pearly whites will they possess, that is just so not a nuanced line. That's not good.
Uh-huh.
Like Weird Al can do better than that.
Yeah, I think it was definitely like forced on him to do it.
Yeah.
Like, do you think this one and what was the other movie flop one that we did recently?
Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny. Yeah. Do you think those two? I mean, they're both on this record.
They are both on this album. Yeah. And you've also
So, like, do you think they were both forced on him in that way?
I don't know. And then also Living with a Hernia is on this album. That's from a movie also.
Oh my God, Living in America. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
what, Rocky IV?
Yeah. Which was also not as big of a hit as anybody thought. The movie, yes. The song, no.
Okay. I was going to say Rocky IV.
Oh, no. Rocky IV is huge. I'm talking about Living in America. Not as big, you know. So, like.
Living in America, I still think is a better song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. And so, yeah, this Polka Party, man, is just like it got pooped on in like so many ways because like Ruthless People was supposed to be a big movie, you know, and you know, again, this is 1986 or whatever. So like,
who did the movie star?
The movie Ruthless People is a 1986 American black comedy film directed by David Zucker, Jim Abrams, and Jerry Zucker, and written by Dale Launer. It stars Danny DeVito, Bette Midler, Judge Reinhold, Anita Morris, and Helen Slater, with Bill Pullman in a supporting role in his film debut. The film is the story of a couple who kidnap their ex-boss's wife to get revenge and extort money from him. They soon realize he does not want her back and was planning to kill her himself. Meanwhile, the boss's mistress plans a blackmail attempt on him, which also fails to go as planned. Now,
I mean, that doesn't sound great, but it doesn't sound terrible. Like, there's movies that I feel like came out recently that are like similar in a way. What was it? Horrible Bosses?
yeah.
Like, kind of like the same kind of
Horrible
principle there.
bosses.
Yeah.
The film was a financial success, grossing $71.6 million compared to the relatively frugal budget of the film's production. It was Disney's highest grossing film that year.
Wait, that's a Disney film?
This was the last film released under the Touchstone Films name before it was renamed to Touchstone Pictures by Disney. So yeah, Disney made money from this, and it was their highest grossing film of that year, and it has a 93% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and CinemaScore gives it an A- on an A+ to F scale.
Do I need to go watch Ruthless People?
I think we might, because Roger Ebert said that the film is, quote, made out of good performances, a script of diabolical ingenuity, and a whole lot of silliness.
Wow. I mean, Judge Reinhold's in it. He's the guy that, like, you know him to see him.
Yeah. The Honorable Judge Reinhold.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah.
Judge Reinhold was the
close talker on Seinfeld.
The close talker on Seinfeld. He was the boyfriend / new guy in the Santa Claus, right?
Yes.
All right, just making sure I had the right guy. Yeah, okay.
It's on Disney Plus, not in the US. Yeah, it's $3.99 to rent on YouTube, Google Play, Apple TV, or Amazon Prime. So, yeah, for $4, I might give it a go at some point.
Go for it.
Because
report back how it actually is.
Yeah, because truthfully, I forgot that I looked it up, because earlier in this week I was like, maybe I'll watch Ruthless People just so that we have context for this whole entire thing.
Yeah.
But then I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not do it. I did not do it. No. I watched a Disney movie earlier this week, though. Which one was
You said it was Moana, right?
I watched... Was it Moana this week? Oh, I watched Moana and Zootopia this week.
Oh, Zootopia. That's also good.
Yeah.
At the beginning when Shakira's playing, I like to do the...
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then realize that she sounds a lot like Ricky Ricardo. in that moment.
That's great. Hey.
Yeah.
No, Zootopia is really cool if you think
Yeah.
about it, because their whole city is a perfect example of equity, meaning you've got animals of these various sizes, but there is infrastructure in the town that is accessible for these animals of various sizes. Like the little tiny mice have their little tiny
Yeah, the
mouse
vault. Yeah,
buildings.
yeah.
You know, and then the bigger animals have bigger things, and so like they can all, it's not like, oh, you're a mouse, so you're gonna have to like grapple up the steps of the elephant building just to, you know, get a
Right.
peanut. And
Uh-huh.
no, they have their own little thing. And I think Zootopia, aptly named, it really is a zoo utopia.
Yes, it is. On Disney Plus, I think maybe last year or maybe the year before, they put out, I think, 6 little shorts that kind of put some context or like flesh out other bits of the story, like away from the main story
Okay.
of that. Like, for example, there was I forget what kind of animal it was, so I'm just gonna say a rabbit. A rabbit was a waiter at a restaurant, and she has to leave at 6:00 to make it to the Gazelle show, the Gazelle concert at the end of the movie. And in a half an hour before her shift ends, walks the sloth and his girlfriend,
Oh no.
and it's like, oh god, these two are gonna take forever. And she's like trying to like rush everything along, and 6:00 rolls around, and she's like, I gotta go, I need to take your order. And the one sloth was like, no, we have to leave too, we're on our way to the Gazelle show. And so they give this rabbit a ride to the Gazelle show. But if you remember, at the end of the movie, the sloth was pulled over for speeding. It was in that moment.
Oh,
Like, they're speeding to get to the Gazelle concert.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
So it's like they put like little bits of context to flesh out like certain parts of the story. There was another one that went into the moments before Judy Hopps saved the one mobster's daughter from getting crushed by the giant donut.
Uh-huh.
And they made it like this Real Housewives of Zootopia or whatever. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So that was really funny. I urge you to give those a watch. I think it might have been called Zootopia Plus or something.
Okay. I absolutely
Yeah.
will.
Give those little 6 short Zootopia things a watch if you enjoyed Zootopia.
Okay. I absolutely will.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like I need to talk about this because I don't know when they're going to release it, but this episode that people are hearing right now, today for them is March.
St. Patty's Day, is it not?
No, St. Patty's Day was 2 weeks ago. It's March 31st.
Oh,
now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's March
St. Patty's.
31st.
Oh my gosh, we put out an episode on St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, we did. It was Cavity Search because of you too.
Yeah. I'm all off.
Yeah, it's okay. Time is a flat circle. But anyway, on Tuesday of this week, I am sitting down with the Docking Bay 77 podcast to do an episode about our top 7 Weird Al originals.
Okay.
And it was so funny. I might have told you this, but Dayton from Docking Bay reached out to me, and like initially he was like, yeah, we're just going to do our top 7 Weird Al songs. I'm like, okay, cool. And then he reached out a little while later and he goes, I'm going to make it a little more specific. We're going to do our top 7 Weird Al originals, to which I was like, that changes nothing for me.
Right. Right, because as a Weird Al fan, you enjoy and appreciate the parodies, but you kind of enjoy the originals a little bit more.
Right.
Because it really shows off him and not like he, in a parody, he only puts forth half of everything that gets done, right? The music's already there. He just puts the silly lyrics to it. But in an original, he does the song, he does the lyrics, he does the humor, and like the style. So there's a lot more to appreciate in a pastiche or original versus a parody.
Absolutely. I concur. I absolutely concur. So with all that said, we're talking about a parody today, and a parody of
Yes,
a
we
not
are.
great song.
Mhm.
However, you know, we said this before. I think he did the best he could with what he had, and we have talked about this a little bit. That we were kind of looking forward to talking about Toothless People because since we did the ranking, this grew on us in like
Yeah.
a weird way. It's still
In a weird
not,
way.
It's still not
No.
great, but I don't skip this anywhere near as much as I used to.
No, I'm right there with you, and I think for me it's because I enjoy to sing along with the hey. And the take out your teeth.
Yeah.
Like they make me chuckle. Like I don't know. I definitely listen to this song more than Taco Grande.
Oh yeah. I do too. And like his voice in this is kind of perfect. And you can also tell like this feels very the spirit of this is similar to the spirit of Living with a Hernia. It's a movie song about a physical ailment, talking about all the issues that go along with that physical ailment. And sung by an elder statesman of a particular genre that he is trying to then vocally emulate. And he does a really good job vocally emulating Mick Jagger with the hey and the check out your teeth.
Yeah.
You know, no, they possess.
Yeah, usually in a parody, he doesn't necessarily try to emulate the vocal sound too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are certain ones where it's like he does. There's certain ones that he doesn't. Like Amish Paradise. No, he's not trying to be Coolio.
Right.
You know.
He's just doing
But
what he does.
with this one, he gives like that little character of the hey.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you're trying to be Mick Jagger here.
You are doing it. You know, just knowing what the Living with a Hernia video was like, part of me is sad that we don't have a Toothless People video. Because could you imagine what he would have
done? But
done?
we have one for, no, we don't have one for Here's Johnny. We have a, whatever the original one was called.
Who's Johnny?
Who's Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about it. I'm like, okay, yeah.
No, yeah, we don't. We have a great video for Living with a Hernia, which is
What
visually
music videos did he release from this album? There was this Christmas at Ground Zero, and did he put one out for Dog Eat Dog?
I don't think so. I think it was just Hernia and Christmas at Ground Zero. And Christmas at Ground Zero was his first he directed himself.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, I guess Polka Party videos is not going to give me what I want. I'm getting a bunch of like people having actual polka parties.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh boy. The singles were Just Living with a Hernia and Christmas at Ground Zero. So I'm guessing that.
All right. So that, yeah. Okay.
I mean, God, I don't know. I mean, Toothless People video could have been so great. I don't know. Anyhow, what else? Toothless People. Toothless people, old and feeble. I do like the bridge. You can brush them, you can floss them. There's something you just can't ignore. This is like, don't be a toothless people.
Yeah.
Now, if you lose them, you're in trouble because the tooth fairy won't come no more.
The tooth fairy hasn't come from me in a long time, but I also haven't lost a tooth since my wisdom teeth were extracted.
Right. And so is the implication of this. If you lose teeth due to disease or negligence.
Of your own doing.
The
tooth fairy does not come. But since they are baby teeth that normally are the ones that fall out.
They're the ones that are
not
supposed to
due
fall
to
out.
them being necessarily decayed or whatever. Like it's intended for them to fall out. So then I guess the question is, how late into sharks' lives
does the tooth fairy stop coming?
Does the tooth fairy still,
Yeah.
Because they have row upon row upon row upon row upon row.
They sure do.
They are expected to lose all of these teeth.
Right. Is there a tooth fairy for like every species?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so there's like a
I would
dog.
like to think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I found one dog baby tooth one time.
I found one of Holly's molars once.
Oh, a molar. I found a canine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. Dog tooth fairy. When you go get some milk bones under your dog bed. What's the going rate for the tooth fairy these days?
Oh my gosh. Due to inflation, I've heard that the first tooth is like $20 and every other tooth is $5, or the first tooth is $5 and every other tooth is $1.
Oh no. And kids
inflation is a biatch.
And kids are going to talk about that. Like they're going to lose
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I'm a firm believer that there should be some sort of like national standard for this. Like there should be a website or a database, like, tooth fairy.
But like, what if you're the kind of family that like doesn't have the money to just give your child for losing a tooth like that?
Right, exactly.
So like, are you saying there should be like chip, but for tooth, like a tooth chip?
We're gonna call it
a chip in your tooth.
A chip tooth. No, but
when I started that line of thought, that's not what I didn't intend that. It would just kind of
happy accidents. That's what happens. Yep. I love it. Yeah, I don't know. Like there's no good way for this because like kids whose families like don't have the money to do like the going rate of the tooth fairy, are they going to think they did something wrong to not get it?
Right.
Same goes with the whole Santa stuff. I've read on I am not a parent, but I've read that like the thing to do is have the big gifts be from the parents and like have Santa be something a little more like reasonable.
Yes. So like if you get an iPad and it came from Santa and then they go and say, "Oh, Santa brought me an iPad," and then like the family down the street,
Santa got me socks.
Like, why didn't Santa bring me an iPad? Was I not good enough?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, no, the big thing has to be from the parent.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, honestly, to this day, I'm still mad that Santa brought me the wrong Barbie dream house. I wanted the pink one with the elevator that makes the noises. Instead, I got the one with the white elevator that does not make noises.
Oh, so you got the one that was in Toy Story 3.
Apparently. Even though Toy Story hadn't even happened at the time.
I know.
It's all right. It's fine. It's all good. We live our lives. We do what we do. It's great. Toothless people. Has Cece lost a tooth yet or no?
Mm-mm.
When do people start losing teeth?
Well, Rosalie is 6.
6.
And she's losing them
left and right.
Like like there was a time she didn't have any of the front.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's like, I think once you turn 5 is when you start losing them.
When it's like normal for teeth to be lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like it takes you like 3 years-ish to lose them all. I think something like that.
Something like that. I mean, the molars might take a little longer. Because I got my braces when I was like 12 because he wanted to wait until all the baby teeth were out and all the enough big teeth grew in. Do you remember I had to get like 2 of them pulled because the root of the baby tooth molar was wrapped around the adult tooth and it was never gonna fall out on its own?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I had one baby tooth come out in pieces. My teeth were jacked.
I think Natalie has like a tooth like somewhere
in her face,
either up here or in her chin. Ooh. That like is never gonna come in. Yeah, there's like she got X-rays done and there was like a tooth where it shouldn't be.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, she's a toothful person.
I'll have to remind myself to ask her later. Like, hey, didn't you say you have like a tooth where it's not supposed to be or something?
That's crazy. Well, have you ever
Yeah.
seen like the skulls of like children? Like
Yeah.
and like all the
Oh,
teeth
yeah.
up in the I'm getting like
Yes,
goosebumps
I've been
in
to
a-
the Muter Museum.
Okay, in a bad way, like think like okay, so people like if you don't want to feel
Uh-huh.
like it's like and so anytime you look at a child that has just their baby teeth, remember their face
Then,
is
like think their whole
full,
face
is
just
full
teeth.
of teeth. It's
Yeah.
so gross, but it happens to every like your face is full of teeth.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
So weird.
Hey, so brushing your teeth is the only opportunity that we get on a regular basis to clean our bones.
That's very true. So funny.
Don't look, but right now, inside of you, there's a spooky, scary skeleton, and it is
Ooh.
wet. Are bones wet?
Yes.
Yeah, so then why does everybody say that it's bone dry?
Huh.
Huh. Huh. And riddle me this.
That's great. Why? I guess because
Bones are wet, people. Ugh.
I guess maybe because the only time people see bones is when they're not wet.
Right, well, hey, you see my teeth right now, right?
Yeah, they're wet.
They're wet.
They're wet.
They're in my
bones.
mouth. My mouth. I do not have a dry mouth right now.
No.
All right, so we're talking about bones.
Okay.
We're talking about bones. So this is going to be relevant. I'll make this little announcement right now in the middle of an episode where we're laughing our butts off asking if bones are wet or dry and all this, that, and the other. My wife and I are expecting our second child in August. Hooray! Yay! Great! Woohoo! Yay!
Woo!
I'm excited. It's a boy.
Oh, bones.
Yes. And so, since my daughter is 4 and is old enough to like ask questions, how did he get in there?
Mhm.
So we say, "Oh, mom and dad made him. Did you make the bones first?"
She said that.
She asked that, and I said, "In a way, yes."
Well, do you remember when mom was pregnant with you?
No, I don't remember.
Okay, you don't remember because you were inside. Well, when mom was pregnant with you, I asked her, you know, how did I was like how did this happen? That's how I said it. I was like, how did this happen?
Right.
And she's like, well, mommy hasn't had an egg, and you know, she did something that was like appropriate for kids. And then she took me to the grocery store and she buys eggs, and I'm sitting in the cart, and I looked, how many kids are you planning on having?
Nice. Yeah.
It's so funny. Oh god, but yeah, congratulations. Look at this. Yeah, listeners of the Beard Owl podcast, 2023 is turning out to be a bang up year for the
Oh yeah.
us.
Yeah. Exactly.
Good time.
Yeah.
So great. So great. And it's a boy. So have you done the thing yet? Since your wife is pregnant with a boy. You have a penis.
Oh, told her to go make me a sandwich while she's barefoot in the kitchen?
No.
Oh, no, I have not done that.
You have a penis inside you.
Oh, yeah, I've said that once or twice and she's not amused.
Oh, come on. Okay. Because
No. It's
funny.
no, I get it, so I can't like say it all the time.
That's
but
true.
we know that the middle name's gonna be John, and
Yep.
so just as a joke name, I call him Job.
Yeah, Job John.
Job John, yeah.
I like it. I
Mm-hmm.
like it. Cool. Yeah, this is Lucas. You made an announcement in the middle of us talking about bones.
That's right, yeah.
Did you start with the bones?
Did you make the bones first?
Did you make the bones first?
In a way.
That's so funny. That's so funny. But I guess when you think, like, no, though, right? Because the bones,
Oh no, no.
it's just a ball.
it develops.
Stuff.
Everything develops and grows, and I think, gosh, what comes first? I think
Like neurons for like the brain.
Yeah, I think brain and then like heart.
Yeah.
Because you get a heartbeat after like 4 to 6 weeks or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Heartbeat, it's a love beat. Yeah. So yeah, cool stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be an uncle.
Yeah, you're gonna be an uncle.
I remember because when Natalie was pregnant with Cece, like you were like, "So, do you want to be an aunt or an uncle?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna be an uncle. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
I've heard from a number of people that, you know, mom, dad, one boy, one girl, that's the millionaire's family. So I'm gonna have the millionaire's family, even though we were already part of the millionaire's family.
That's true. We were.
I think we're gonna stop at 2. We're gonna be just like mom and dad and stop with perfection.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yep. Now, see, they just knew that I needed a sidekick. I needed side talent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I am the side talent here. So. Yeah.
That's right. No, you're great. People like you are, and you have like your own faction of fans that are here for John shenanigans.
I'm sure you're wrong.
No, people like you.
No. Nobody likes me.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Yeah.
No way. No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you know what? That's right. Because tomorrow is April Fool's Day, so maybe I'm kidding. Nobody likes you.
Nobody likes me.
What is that that's from?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. That sounded like it was from something. Like a character from something. I don't know. One thing that I've been very excited about is that I did an episode of the show recently with Jeff and Jonathan, Jeff and Jonathan from the filmmakers of Showgals, the movie. Well, their Kickstarter got fully funded, so Showgals, the movie, is going to happen, and I'm beyond excited. I messaged Jeff the moment I saw that it got fully funded, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm at a karaoke bar and I'm literally crying because I'm so happy for you." And he took a couple of days and wrote me back because he was so overwhelmed by the whole thing, and he was like, honestly, the Monday before the Kickstarter, you know, was set to end, he goes, I didn't think we were going to make it because it was an all or nothing Kickstarter, right? So like if they didn't hit their goal, like nobody had, right? So he was beginning to think that it wasn't going to happen, and he goes, I was like bracing myself to be like, okay, you know, this wasn't meant to be, but hey, at least I got to meet cool people and make new friends like you. And I'm like, yeah, Jeff, you're my friend now. Thank you. You're so nice. Weirdo people are the freaking best.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
So tell me about your party that you had last night.
Oh, last night in our time. Because
in our timeline, yeah.
In our timeline, because
I feel like it deserves to be talked about on the show.
Okay, sure. So, for the people that are listening to this, let's see. You're listening on March 31st, but it is actually March 12th when we're talking about this. So when you're listening to this, I am married, but when we're saying this, I'm not married. And last night was a surprise party.
Yeah.
At my karaoke place. It was, so here's how what had happened.
See what had happened.
You know, Russ kind of talked me into going back to the restaurant where we do the karaoke on Fridays usually. So he was like, no, let's go back on Saturday. We'll just have dinner, you know, we'll, you know, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. So I was not suspicious of anything. You know, so we went to Total Wine. I got the cider for this. Then we went to Bottlenose Brewing, which is right next door. And like, we're sitting there and like, we're on our second beer. And before I had to go to the bathroom. And so I was like, are we going to get a third beer here? And he's like, probably. So then I came back and then I saw him look at his phone for the time. And he's like, you know what? No, we're not going to have a second beer here. Let's go right over next door. I'm like, okay. And then I walk in the door and the place is like so full. And then I see my friend Trish. And I started running over to Trish. And then I'm noticing that she's at this big, long table with like so many people that I recognize, and a tiara and a sash for me, and big, giant balloons and penis straws. And I'm like, this is amazing. I started crying. You know, I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And Russ apparently
Aaron sent me this video. He sent me a video of this.
Of me crying. Yeah. But Russ knew about it for months, like 2 months. I think.
Wow.
Like Trish had been planning this because she wanted to do a little something, kind of knowing like when we were doing stuff. And she's like, she just wanted a little something. And it was absolutely perfect. Like I had people from like several different like facets of me knowing people. Yeah. You know, were there. And
I saw Russ's friend Ben showed up. Yep. Yep. And, you know, it was just so cool. It was so cool. My friend Michaela, who's getting married later on this year, she and her fiance and his daughter were there. And she almost didn't come because they were like, oh, we don't have a babysitter. And Russ was like, so bring her. She's like 9 or 10. Like the kid, it's an Irish restaurant at like 8 p.m. Like she can be there, you know? And so, they ate their meal, and so it's probably like 9:30 or whatever, and they're getting ready to leave. And I was like, "Hey, 2023 brides!" And then we both, without thinking, did a really high pitch like like at each other. And I was like, "Oh my God, this is like the girliest." You guys
moment.
were the woo girls.
We were the woo girls for a moment there, and it was
were woo girls.
Yes, and it was just so nice, you know, and it felt like. And then there were people that were invited that couldn't make it. And like, that's okay. You know?
Right. Yeah.
They had a nice big table. I had a good time. And like, we didn't stay all that late either. Like we were out of there by like 11, you know? And it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. Yeah. So I was like, I had, you know, my longtime friend Trish, my university hero friend, you know, Michaela and stuff. And then I had people that like, are just my karaoke buddies I used to work with. I had people from like the trivia community, and then like Aaron from the Roosevelt's community. And it was just like people that we know from all this stuff. And like Russ was kind of sharing information with some of his friends like back home in like a little like a group chat and stuff. And like one of his friends was like, it looks like you have a really good like network of people down there. And I'm like, yes, we absolutely do. Like, it's so great. So yeah,
there's a group for anything that you would want to do, I think. You know, it's like if you're going to go do this thing, you ask group A. If you're going to go do this thing, you ask group B. And sometimes you'll get a mix, and sometimes, you know, it's like strictly like, no, that group would not like this.
Yeah. So it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. So yeah, good times. This is my...
Cool.
I'm looking at my calendar. Yeah, this is my last recording for the Beard Owl podcast before getting married. So
nice.
That's great. This is the second episode that people are hearing after getting married.
Right.
But, you know, crazy.
Yeah.
Time is a flat circle, like we always say here.
Time is a flat circle.
On Beard Owl. But, hey! Stand up. Take out your teeth. Toothless people. Do you want to put a pin in it? I'm about done with this cider.
Yeah, I finished my Lacto-Kooler while you were talking about your surprise bachelorette party.
Yeah, well,
and I don't want to open my second one if I like, because I've got to go run a couple things.
Yeah, we have to go.
So I'm not gonna like open one and then like have to, you know. So it's like, whatever.
It's all good. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, and it's the last episode of March. And good golly, April is gonna be upon us soon, and then our show's 3-year anniversary happens in May.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We may or may not have stuff to do.
Yeah, right. I feel like I've been saying it for like over a year now that we need to re-rank, and I'm pretty sure not been able to find the time.
I'm pretty sure, but like, hey, you know, you helped make a person.
I get busy.
Yeah, starting with the bones, making the bones first.
Yeah, gotta make those bones.
Yeah, those wet bones. Okay, I guess on that note,
and that's when those security guards threw us out.
So I'm still Lauren,
and I'm still John,
and we're gonna come at you again next time, people, with something. It's gonna be great. I'm sure of it. Oh yeah, I know. It's Mike from the Pub Trivia Experience and Boozy Bracketology, and we're going to be talking about what he thinks is the most underrated track on Dare to Be Stupid.
The heir to the applesauce empire.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. We got a 1. We got a pencil again.